Please, Sonic the Hedgehog, don't do heroin. The love of God, please, don't do heroin. Or I'll fucking kill you myself.
The stream is over. The stream is now over. The stream is ending. The stream is going to end now.
Finish him off! I'm not done with you! Oh, God!
There's one thing I've gained, it's knowledge.
What's up, pussy eaters? It's your boy Pussy Eater 44 here with a new video. Today we're gonna be playing Cum Chalice, where I drink the cum chalice. Smash the like button. Wow!
Hello. We're streaming again. I slept for a bit after my chest was hurting last stream. Wow. Tab's still open. Ha-hum. Easy clap. Easy clap. Because you put the thing in there, it's like a phone cut. Because. Get it? Get it? Easy clap. I am being it's funny! Because it's like you put the thing, it's like it's a easy clap. We're gonna play Warframe. I decided that I'm gonna try to, even though my guns are stinky, like the ocean view, as they say, I'm gonna try to make progress with them anyway. We're gonna go to Pluto today. We're gonna play some J. No, we're not gonna play Re-Education Through Labor by Rise Against. Oh my god! That was loud. Anyway, this is my strawberry starburst dog. Oh, Titania should be done. Let's go. I don't have any Warframe slots, so I will buy an inventory slot. Let's just switch over right now, dude. Titania. Alright, what do you do? What do you do, Queen? Enemies fumble their weapons as they are whisked into the air. Nearby allies become immune to status effects, hold the ability to cast immunity onto Titania. Okay, so I gotta remember to cast it onto myself because I'm alone. Cycle through and extract one of the 4 buffs when cast on an enemy. Thorns reduce incoming damage. Dust degrades enemy accuracy. Full moon increases companion damage. Entangle slows enemies. Oh god. Okay. Got you. There's a swarm of razor flies that transforms an enemy into an irresistible floating beacon. That's a monkey bomb. Okay. Oh, I can... Oh, whoa. Huh. Interesting. Look at that turkey neck. Damn, girl, you got that turkey neck. Damn, girl. You got that paraglider butt cheek. My girl got them paraglider butt cheeks. Got me thinking. Alright, let's see. What are these called in? These ones? No. These ones? Yeah. Let's see. I'm not using a rifle. I feel like the health is just the safest. But like, I do like the idea of reducing enemy armor, but I think I'll take the... Oh. I forgot they have types. I mean, I think I'll just have to deal with it. Okay. Y'all. And then give me a... Ability strength seems good. Just do what we can right now. Alright, well, let's go learn how to play this weird little bug lady. She walks like a bug. That's exactly how I expect this is like a bug. If you gave like a little bug legs and he never had legs before, this is how you try to walk to look like he's comfortable with having legs. But we know he's not. Let's see. Pick up the rare mods. I can't do sorties. Complete the War Within to unlock this act. I'm working on it. We're hopefully gonna get... I've decided that I'm gonna try to make progress through Pluto, despite the fact that I'm a little out-leveled with my current weaponry. If I'm really struggling, then I'll make like a mixed pay. Because I don't know, man. I keep not making progress. And just doing random things. I don't know. I'm of two minds about it. My stomach's kind of burning. I think I need a Tums. I don't know. We'll just... If it's like absolutely awful, then I'll try to do like a mix of like good stuff and just stuff I need to level up. Yeah. Hit him with the bug blast. And then I gotta well, I guess I have something to do now. I gotta get ready with my next Warframe. I need what's his name? I think I'm gonna go Excalibur, just because I assume it's an easy one to get, and I haven't done it yet, so why not? I am getting mutilated, like a lot, like I'm dying very fast. Which, you know, to be expected. I already forgot what my one does. What's this? Invalid. Oh, this is the floaty boy. Float, my floaty boy. Alright, this is gonna be an issue. Get floated, hater. Floating one guy seems significantly ungood. Yes, we're already coming into problems. We're just, like, genuinely too weak for this. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, we're too weak for that. Okay. Okay. Dawada? Dexpixia? What are these? Dawana? Da werewolf? What? Who are these funky fresh fellas? There's something to do with whatever's hanging off my butt? Link look in chat. Get this look. Cop this fit. No, I didn't want... I think we'd have to do a whole loading... Oh. Oh, cool. That's how you get those crispy Warframe thumbnails. In West Philadelphia, born and raised in the playground with my mama name. Yeah, this is not nice to look at. I'm sorry. That's interesting. Alright, boop, bop, boop. Leg. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to figure out what these things are on in my bottom. I don't have a K drive equip. Oh. I don't know what that's about. Daily focus 285K? What the fuck? Warframe Excalibur. Damn, he's wide. Excalibur can be bought complete from Teshin. Absolutely not. It says drop rates, but it doesn't say where to go. Hello? Oh, there it is. The two weapons you saw for your fourth ability? Oh. Oh, when you're in flight mode, I understand completely. Alright, you know what we're doing today? War, huh? Good God, y'all. What's it good for? Who is this? I don't know who you are. What mission is it? Utor. Where are you? I'm gonna find you. Ara. War. Oh. Oh, but this boss is annoying. This boss is annoying. I heckin' love the tubes. Pardon me. Twooby woobies. That's what's up. Is this new Zoomer humor? Is this new Zoomer acronyms that I have to learn? Zacronyms, I call them. Am I allowed to do that? I'm hip. I can come up with things too. TWMDW. That's what's up. Down. Don't wipe up. Because if you wipe up, then. Never mind. That's what's most definitely what's up. Awful. Close enough. Truly the worst I've ever seen. Thank you for sharing. Totally tubular and the like. Tubular, yeah. I think Tubular's gonna make a comeback. I had a phase where I was calling everything rad unironically. But, like, you know what? I think that is kind of rad. Where are my foes? I would like to shoot more hoes. What do you think is a worse feeling? Knowing you spent your life pandering to the lowest common denominator in your YouTube content, or realizing that you're the lowest common denominator that people pander to? I think it's gotta be the former, because you know you're doing it, and that's pretty sad. Are we shit-dogging Minecraft YouTubers now? Now I'm thinking about, like, React YouTubers who don't even try. Oh! Ha! Ha! Very cool. Nice to meet you, Lieutenant Lekrill. Very cool. I knew this guy in college whose name was Andy. Wow, that's a cool story, man. Thanks for sharing. And he was a React Andy. Oh, I understand completely. I have no... And on a base level, I have no problem with reaction channels. Oh, you actually get feedback here. When you're fighting both of them... Are there health bars on the screen? What if I just make them float away? Huh. Leave. You're not a part of this. Come back, I'm dying. Wow, that's fun. It's just my, like... I talked about this, but I don't know who was in the stream at the time. But my mom, I walked in the living room and my mom was watching a React channel and laughing at how bad it was, because they were just sitting there, like all the people in the video were. What the fuck is this guy's problem? He's dancing. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's fine. But yeah, my mom was like watching these reacting, they were reacting to an Eminem song, and it was so awkward because there's just an Eminem song playing. None of them were. There were three people. None of them were talking, and all three of them were just going like, Like for like I the whole time I was in the living room on my way back up to my room, I did not hear them utter a single word. It was like, okay. Like, I know I'm not exactly making, like, the most original, top tierest of content. But, like, I try. Despite all the mental anguish I'm constantly going through, and I do mean constantly, I'm at least trying. I have that under my belt. No matter the result, there was at least an attempt. It is original donut steel content. I feel like people only say that about unoriginal content. Yeah. You remember New Year's stream? That was pretty fun. But, I mean, that's, the New Year's stream is like a good example of the kind of stuff I'd like to do. Like, just, I don't know. It's hard because, like, it's not like I don't enjoy what I do. But I don't know, maybe the streams aren't the place I gotta inject more creativity. I mean, some is fine, but I think I don't know. I think I just gotta work on more YouTube stuff to satisfy that. And more. I didn't even check what I needed. I don't know if I need this. I don't think I have it. More Flavalanche. Oh, true. Oh, true. Anyway, my point is, I would just, like, if at the end of life, if I look back, I can at least say to myself, despite my disgusting brain constantly turning into mushed peas and struggling to create things. Fuck. I already had one. Okay, I need a chassis and a system. At least I tried. But those people, like, they look back and they're like, I bobbed my head to an Eminem video for 5 minutes. And I told people to smash the like button. That's so, like, what are you doing? Granted, I didn't watch the whole video. Maybe that was just an outlier moment. And they're usually more better. I mean, that's a fair point. I mean, yeah, they probably just value the money. They're like, at least I had a lot of money. Until, you know, they are hit with the reality that doesn't fucking matter. I will strike down upon first in line with great vengeance and furious anger. Twitch when I say I'm gonna kill the blacks, but I'm actually talking about, like, just black enemies. I don't mean it. When I run for president, people are gonna use those clips against me. Why doesn't Justin Trudeau just, like, be a good prime minister? How hard could it be? My first act as prime minister would probably be to, like, blow up all the trucker convoy people. Just, like, bomb them. Not, like, kill them, but, like, you know, blow up the trucks and make them watch their trucks explode. And by that, I mean just arrest the people wearing literal Nazi outfits, and then the other, you know, have open discussion with the other people is what I'd actually do. Black enemies? What did he mean by this? Oh no, I'm just talking about, like, you know, no, listen. When I said black enemies, I didn't mean like black people. I didn't mean like the African American like race. I didn't mean like people with brown skin, darker skin, like brown skin. I didn't mean like that. Listen, are you listening? I didn't mean it like that. Let me explain. Listen. Okay. So what I meant by that was when I was talking about that, what I meant was listen, you're not listening. What I meant was what I meant was when I said that what I meant was you're not listening. What I meant was when I said that my jaw hurts. Hey, check this out. Thorns! Invalid target. I thought I was the target. I thought I was the target. Okay, I don't get it. This seems this one seems like kind of a support frame. Scatman, skip-a-bop-a-bop-bop. There you go. Let's start my scat career. Now we're talking. That's an idea. That also hurt my jaw a lot. No, you pretty much got it. That's me explaining how I'm not racist. Which I'm not. Wrong website for a scat career? Why? People don't respect good music? No, why is my bitrate being destroyed? I thought your race said you can't be racist. No, that's like wholly ignorant. Oh, you meant the music. No, that too. I'm sorry, I'm dropping mad frames. Just Twitch not banning you quick. No, please. I don't really get I don't really understand. I mean, I've mildly... The convoys come to honk at me? Oh no. Oh no. That convoy though, like, I'm kind of amazed that it still hasn't been addressed by, like, authorities. I guess I don't know. Like, I'm open for, like, peaceful debate or protest, that's fine. Like, you know, stand for what you believe in. But these people are like harassing people and like literally waving like Nazi flags and defacing memorials. What the fuck is this? Who the fuck was that guy? Get scanned, hater. No, don't leave. I'm scanning you, hater. Never seen these things. Huh. Yeah. Oh, they're gross. I don't like them. Huh. Streamer only content? Wow, what an honor. Manta rays in my video game? I've never seen these things that immediately kills them. They were shooting at me! What do you want me to do? Study them? I ain't no scientist. Boom. It's my Second Amendment right as an American to defend myself. Stop! You're weird. Stop being weird right now. No, you're absolutely correct. Alright, get me out of here. Alright, there's a chassis. Just need a system. Blind enemies within 18 meters on Mercy. Oh. I'm already Mercy. Am I right, fellas? Do we remember this iconic reference? I am going to have a heart attack. I'm already Widowmaker. Grinding Warframe parts. Hey man, so far so good. So far so okay. If I wasn't if I wasn't fighting this freak, it'd be a little better. He seemed more annoying in the version where you fight for. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm just Googling stuff. This feels like a game where the devs are like, just use the wiki. It just makes our jobs easier. But it also is like kind of lame and I hate it. Hello, sir. Yahoo. Yahoo. It's me, Mario. So I can't use these on myself? That's gonna be a problem. I mean, I guess, why would I want to entangle myself? But I can't use the thorns on myself. Get entangled, hater. Yeah, how do you like that? It crumpled him up into a... Jesus Christ. Into a little ball. Loser. Okay. What's this one do? He's fine. So far, they're just making people explode. They're gonna need stronger test subjects. Like, don't get me wrong, I like making people explode, but, sexual and non-sexual, but like... Hello. He's absolutely not fine, don't lie to me. Yo, who's smoking big clouds of funny weed down here, dude? Oh, don't do that. So you're like flying, huh? How you feel about that, idiot? Yeah. Not very fun, is it? Not very fun, is it? I had to shoot his taint off. Never mind. Krill's a seasoned warrior with many battles under his belt. Really? He doesn't act like it. He acts like a big fucking idiot with a stinky hammer that sucks. Am I right or am I right? Edit the wiki to say Krill is a big stinky idiot with a hammer that sucks. Don't do that. Do not do that. Why are these guys blue? What's up with the blue? Music's so peaceful. Trust me when I say you won't feel a thing. Okay. Okay. I mean, I trust him. I don't see why I wouldn't. He seems like a trustworthy fella. Why does this blue? Is that a me thing? Am I doing that? Am I making you blue? I mean, yeah, you guys aren't blue. Yeah, cool, dude. God, you're so interesting, Krill. God, you're so interesting. Get debuffed, hater. Can you please stop doing your funny dance? Here, get entangled. Well, that didn't help at all. Oh my god, I hate you. Can you be normal? Can you be normal? Can you be a normal guy? You freaking weirdo. That's why I'm reloading. Take one of those. Hello. Yeah, that's fine. I'm over it. I don't like this boss. There'll be 1,000 of you. I don't like this boss. Like, I'm gonna be a million billions with you. I don't like this boss. How'd you even get phased? I wasn't even here. I don't understand. I haven't seen and conquered many clans. Cosmic Cruise will be next. Excuse me? That's not true, first of all. First of all, that's a lie. Even if you win, you don't get our clan, alright? So don't even act like you do, alright? You're just showing off. You're like the kid in... You're like the kid in class who would always lie about things. I don't think I knew anyone like that. Instead of liars, we just had a lot of really angry people. Get full mooned. Get entangled. Get thorned. All of my most powerful debuffs for you. Stupid. This boss is fun. I'm having fun. Fun is what I'm having. At least I'm getting the rare mods made. Or progress on the... You know what I mean. I'm making I log lantern! Yes! Oh my god, he's crumpled them up. Seen any good movies? Yeah, I like that one too. He said Baby Driver, in case you couldn't tell. Which is a good movie. I highly recommend it. That seems pretty cool. Let's try. Let's do it again. Don't. Are those things that? Oh, okay. I'm understanding. Okay. I think I need systems. I got chassis ones. No, I need I don't. You know what? I don't know what I need. Okay. No, I got. That's it, right? I think I got lucky. I think I got everything I needed. Back to back to back. Sometimes lucky? My brain hurts. How much does it cost to buy a new brain? Can you sell your brain on the black market? There's no way to perform a transplant, so they don't want it. Understandable. Mastery rank test available! It's finally time. It's finally time. Okay, let's make a chassis. Let's make a system. Then we'll have that ready for when we're done with Titania. Alright. Crank that. Mute this. We're finally, it's timely fine. It's finally time. We're gonna be level 8. We're gonna switch to this one. We're gonna just... The fuck's that supposed to mean, Ordis? Ordis sticks out his fat ass. Operator, are you enjoying the view? Ordis takes out his huge veiny cock. Operator? Okay, anyway, let's... We get a loadout slot. We get daily standing limit. We get base mod capacity. We get void trace storage. You have qualified for the Mastery Rank 8 test. You can only attempt this once per day. Are you ready to become the Silver Disciple? I apologize for the dropped frames. What the f...
Test your agility. Shoot the targets to Watch your path.
Understood. Oh, right, you can just jump up walls. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh.
A formidable performance. This test is now complete. Mission complete. Excellent, Lieutenant.
Woo! You're stupid. Who said this? In passing my test, you continue to prove yourself and grow stronger. This mastery slate has been commissioned to honor your achievement. Thank you so much. Boink. I did it! Yeah! Yeah! Marked for death by stalker. Ha! What? Warframe. Bolto. Oh, Bolto looks kind of stupid. Ugh, more pentas. Detron. That bow's just called Dread. That's pretty sweet. Oh, there's gaze and also gaze. I love that.
Stand by while I analyze the intelligence profiles of the grenade. Error, not a number. Did the operator enjoy this witticism?
Yeah, the first time I heard it 45 years ago. Freak. We did it! We got a mastery rank. We got a new Warframe being made. That's it. That's all that happened.
Always a pleasure.
Go shorty, it's your birthday. We're going to party like it's your birthday. We're going to sip a Bacardi. Wings to lift your love starward. I don't have love. I hate all.
Till then.
Chat, I hate you. I guess I should change. So come give me up. They're random. All I am is blue. Why are they all blue? There's always a tinge of blue in there. Oh, I understand completely. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, that's cool. I think... Oh, the things are like part of her design. Just like little bugs. Cool! She's my girlfriend now. Chad, I'd like you to be my girlfriend. This is Titania. She releases bugs into our bed every night. She thinks it's so fucking funny. I think it's funny when I sue her for defamation of bed. That's what it's called. I know my rights.
Well put together, operator.
Sorry, my arm hurts. In particular, my left arm, which is probably cause for concern after the chest pain earlier, but you know what they say. Ah! I don't know. Why did I never finish this plan? Let's look at this. Asur. But like really though, my arm hurts a lot.
Distract the infested while a lone Tenno operative hunts for supplies. Set off the alarms to start.
Alright. Activate a Requiem obelisk on Deimos. I mean, no, I'm busy. I'm busy right now. I'm busy. I'm busy. How much does a human heart cost? Meme. This is a meme? What is a meme? I like memes. Please enlighten me with this funny comedy.
A human heart costs 400.
Wait.
A human heart costs $442,000, and I gave you mine for free, you ungrateful ass bitch.
Ha. That's not what I wanted it to play. Pardon me. And a lot of somber piano music tonight. Alright. Let's get it. Oh yeah. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go. Robots, aliens there. The Martian. Now you turn one of them into a decoy. Isn't that how that works? Did it do what? What happened? Oh no, they do go. They kind of go to it. No, they do. That seems pretty cool. Follow me, yeah, set me free. Yes, that's me, and we will escape from the city. And then the bugs chomp on their souls as well, man. That's rock and roll, man. I love that, brother. Yo, that's pretty cool. I'm sorry, the song can't come on without me vibing. I know it's something that I'm making do. Just gonna hit the E key for a couple hours here. No, I probably need this. Dude, move! Move! I'm scanning! Get out of my room! I'm scanning Minecraft! Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me! Oh, you're a bitch for that one. Did I get it? Orbiter found. It was worth it. I don't understand the one ability. It doesn't seem to work on certain like. It seems very situational, I guess. Like it's only for like non-bosses that are big problems, like Nox or something. Cause like what am I getting at of just lifting this freak up? The answer is not a damn thing. Oh god, my brain. I need water. I should have grabbed water. I went to bed Or my chest was hurting, so I went and laid down, and then I woke up, and I was like, I stream. Ew. These big red pustules make my... Well, they ruin everything. They make me quite disgusting. Disgusted. But I am also disgusting. What is this song from? Oh, this is an Echo Generation song. All these missions are so fucking chaotic. Excuse me? My foes are teleporting? It's not very Ay, goo! Okay? Okay! Jesus. Let me out of here! Every time I do these missions, this shit gets freaking Rick Dicky Donkey, brother. Now I take my nap. And now I wait. That was pretty good. Dude, whatever enemy it is that makes all this goo appear, fuck you forever. You're the worst person I know. I met a lot of garbage can people, such as but not limited to. Well, I won't name any names. But I met some pretty bad people. I think, like, genuinely the worst person I've ever known is a guy who... Oh, God. One moment, sorry. I have to make sure I don't die. Worst person I've ever met. I knew this dude who... Actually... I don't know. The people I met in college were pretty bad, but I think this dude still takes the cake. He, I had a friend who... This is not the bad friend. I had a friend who was in a weird relation. He was in a relationship with someone. They had a kid. You know, they made it work. They had a kid very young, but they made it work. And I had another friend who was... I mean, he was just... He was a social outcast, like, through and through. But, me and... I don't know, do you tell the long version of the story or the short version? The problem is I'm not good at telling stories. I'm really bad at telling stories. Okay. I'm already getting distracted. This is what I'm talking about, dude. I can't fucking... I'm so bad at telling stories. Okay, so in high school I met this dude who... We were in a class together, and this dude, he never talked. No one talked to him. He didn't talk to anybody. Very social outcasty kind of type. Not for any particular reason. It was kind of the way it was. And for whatever reason, which is weird looking back because of how much I hate talking to people now, but like at the time I was like, I started talking to him and like joking around with him in class because we sat beside each other and we became friends. I don't know how true it is, but I think I was one of his first friends, which is like grade 10 in high school. I think. I don't know. Again, I'm not sure how true that is. I don't know his life story. And, I guess this isn't fully... This is why I'm bad at telling stories. Like, really... I mean, I guess the point of that telling that part of the story is to accentuate how fucked up what he did was later. That was a weird sentence. This is hell. I don't want to be here. I think I'm just gonna leave this mission. It's too much. These missions are just so fucking messy. Gets in my brain. So, yeah, we were like homies for a while. I introduced him to other friends. And he started talking to people. I'm not saying I'm responsible for him having a social life. Because, you know. I don't know. I'm sure he would have got there if he... I don't know. You know, that's the thing. I don't know how that works. I don't know if he had friends before. I just don't think he did. And so he started having... We basically, like, him, me, and some other people, we had like a group of friends. You know, that tight-knit group of friends you have in high school. Like, there's other people, but you got your main homies, and he was in there. And, so, I mean, things were good. We'd hang out, we'd do things. Stuff would happen. Not non-sexual, you know. The time progressed. And we were good friends for like 2 or 3 years. During this time, one of my other friends had a kid. And I mean, he had a kid, and yeah, non-sexual time progressed, exactly. You know, things progressed as friendships do. And things were cool. But something you should know about little kid me was I was not a very good friend. At all. I was a very bad friend to people. I wouldn't actively treat people poorly. Oh god, this is one of these fucking... Dude, I don't want to do this. I fucking hate these missions. I'm not doing this shit. I'm gonna come back with the good stuff before I do this. Something to know about me is I was a really shitty friend. Not because I was like, actively like mean to people, but because I was really insecure. And that manifested in what you would call a toxic friendship. I was one of those people. And like an actual toxic friendship, not just like, you know, chaotic bestie rips off all your skin, ASMR, 99.9% of you will tingle watching this. Like, I was actually like a toxic person to be around. Like, it was draining to be around me. Which I hope I've changed for the better, but I don't have any friends, so maybe it hasn't gotten any better. Oops. And it wasn't because I was actively rude to people. It's just because I was insecure and that manifested in bad ways. So, this is important because this is relevant to the story. Why am I dead? He would come over. This is like we've been friends for like 2 or 3 years now. He would come over to my house like pretty often. I think it was between jobs, so we were pretty much hanging out like daily. And I had this horrible habit that I have long since purged from my DNA, where I would be really short with people when they asked questions I deemed stupid. But, like, it wasn't in a realistic way. Like, we were playing games that he had never played before, and he was asking basic questions, and I was like, oh, what are you, stupid? I mean, I wouldn't actually say that, but I had an attitude. This led to him not wanting to hang out with me after it happened for a long time. Fair enough. That's fine. But because he stopped hanging out with me, he started hanging out with this other dude. This dude was scum garbage. An absolute piece of super shit. Some of the worst, some of the absolute dredges of humanity, I'm telling you. That guy, I mean, he's so annoying. He's so fucking annoying. Just thinking about him makes my urethra gape. Help. I'm too weak for this life. Dude, leave me alone. You fucking freak. So because I was a shitty friend, it's so hard to do it without the names to, like, affix yourself to. I'm sorry. How do I want this to end. Oh. Oh, I see. Basically, like, he turned my very, like, wholesome, funny, cool friend into, like over time, because he never hit me up anymore and didn't talk to me. I'm not saying I'm, like, because he wasn't friends with me, he became a worse person, but that is just what happened. If you know what I mean? Like, I'm not like some kind of, it's so hard to word what I mean. I'm not some kind of incredible person. Just the person he was hanging out with was just the most vile man. And through hanging out with him, he started being like a real piece of shit. Like, worse than anything I'd ever done. And then he did, you know, he was like, we eventually patched things up. And then, like, a couple days after we patched things up, and I apologize for being a terrible friend, he, you know, the friend I mentioned before that had a child at a very young age, he slept with her while they were still in a relationship. And that was that. And that was the worst person I'd ever met. It's like a horror story. Like, he went from one of the coolest dudes I'd ever known. And he got like systematically corrupted by this scumbag and did something just horrible. Also, how the fuck do I get in there? Also, I'm sorry for my inability to tell a good story. I feel like that was very hard to follow. He did not sleep with the kid. No. He had sex with my friend's, at the time, girlfriend, who he had a kid with. Oh, this? No, that would have been even, oh my god. I mean, he probably would have been murdered. If that happened, Jesus. And, yeah. So this dude went from being, like, one of my best friends. How the fuck do I get in here? Oh, wait. He went from being one of my best friends to being, like, the scum of the earth. Oh my god. And you know, sometimes I think if I just wasn't such a bad friend earlier in life, that it wouldn't have happened. On the same token, he did terrible things of his own free will, you know. Where the fuck is this damn hostage? Oh. Let's get the fuck out of here. This place sucks. Does it really not work on this man? Dude, why are you the worst? Dude, I don't care. Fuck you, I'm leaving. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm bad at telling stories. I felt really disjointed. I think these guys are shit. Agree. Basically, the crux of the story was like he was like this dude I was. Oh, hello. This dude I was really close with, who made a lot of good memories with, and it's all destroyed now by the fact he did like one absolutely disgusting and horrible thing. This became like a very detestable human after just like one. God, it was so weird. No, yeah, I agree. Like, it's... I can only reflect on what I did there. You know, I can't make him a better person. And now, that guy is... I mean, it just, even though it just sucks, because, like, I think back about, like, I mean, it's hard not to think about when our friendship was in its kind of, like, heyday, and things were good, and and everything wasn't fucked up by this horrible man. And now I believe he's just like a deadbeat dad. Read those that come, a bid farewell to those that leave. Like, now he had like that another the girl my friend's girlfriend. It's so hard to word it without names. This shitty friend and shitty girlfriend got together after this and had another kid, and then they broke up, and then she got together with another guy, and I think they're having a kid. So this girl has like a kid with 3 different dudes. Like, what the fuck? She's a horrible person. I hate her. She's a horrible person. What can you do? Yeah. And the thing is, too, she's a terrible mother. She is a fucking awful person. She's a horrible, neglectful mother. From what I've seen, like, she's just god-awful. It's a fucking mess. How you gonna dig through this? How you gonna dig through that? Explain. You know, that's a diamond-tipped drill, forgive my ignorance. But yeah, I mean, I definitely, like, in moments of, like, weakness, I'm like, if I was just a better friend at the time, that never would have happened. I mean, honestly, I can't help but feel a little guilty for that. Even now. Like, I know I shouldn't, but I do. And it's probably, like, not good. Don't ask dumb questions. No, it was like, I was being a real asshole. I'm much better about it now. But, wow, y'all are just really pounding away at this thing, huh? Really cool. Can you stop, though, maybe? Hey, can maybe, like, you fucking relax, though? Hey, like, maybe can you fucking chill? Now you'll find yourself with better friendships. Actually, I have no friends, but let's try. Don't come up here. Actually, things have been steadily getting worse. about Mr. Val. I mean, I said this to Trevor. I said that I know whenever you get a girlfriend, you're gonna stop talking to me. And he said no. And we still talk, but it's been less. Now, I'm not saying he's gonna straight up leave, because I trust Trevor, but I am saying it happens. But Trevor, I think Trevor still makes an effort. I've had a lot of people just like get a girlfriend and they just disappear. It's a bad feeling. So we're getting a lot of somber music tonight. Is this just the night of reflecting? Reflecting on the past. That's why I say I only have sad stories. Because, all my stories are kind of not like that. Like, that's a pretty bad one. No, I agree. Like, I think there's an advantage on being on the other side of it, because I know how it feels. Yeah, like now I know, like, if I am ever in that situation, never to just go in a big circle. That's weird. How that, like, what a terrible feeling. I mean, it really, like, especially when it keeps happening, oh, no, totally agreed. It's such a bad feeling when, like, you had, like, this strong friendship, and then, like, one person comes along, and it's just gone. It's like, I guess it wasn't that good. I guess. I mean, it makes you look at your self-worth differently. I mean, at least it does for me, but, you know, I've always had problems with that. Razor Wing! Demon Fang! Alright, this is pretty cool. God, this is impossible. I can't kill things fast enough here. Yeah. Like, I get wanting one-on-one time sometimes. That's totally reasonable. Was the people when they just, like, straight disappear? What are you? Like, that's fucked up. I do not have the physical power required to stop all these hoes. I need a freaking battery, man. Let me up. Fuck, man. Yeah, no, I agree. A lot of people just don't value friendship at all. Like, at all. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this, but I'm gonna try. Oh my god, now suck his dick. Oh. That makes sense. I'm with it. I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with, like, being horny sometimes, but, if you're too emotionally immature for that to not cloud your vision, then, that's pretty problematic. I am a little fella. I am a little fella. Do not kill me. I am a little fella. Ah! Oh. Oh, don't I know it, brother. If I learned one thing in college, it's that people only grow up when you force them to. And they'll never do it on their own time. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna... Hey, she's chilling? Yeah, this one's not happening. I'm too weak. We're getting all this somber music. Or maybe I'm only paying attention when it comes on. I don't know, man. This sucks, but it's the way it is, I guess. It's pretty much what it comes down to. I can't force people to be more emotionally... Or, I can't force people to be less emotionally dense. What are those? Ugh. I'm gonna call it for tonight. But, thanks for listening to me complain about friendships that are bad. Also, I'm sorry for being bad at telling stories. Because it's just hard to do when I'm fucking fighting aliens. And then, like, in the moment, I'm like, what information is important? I mean, I also, just like, I do not have a natural knack for telling stories. I'm just not good at it. But I hope the important information was received. It's all you can hope for. We got 2 achievements. Play for 100 hours and achieve the rank of Silver Disciple. I just feel like, I don't know, get all in my head, and then I'm like, I don't know how to. I don't know. I'm just bad at telling stories. Okay, that's all there is to it. But you know, the takeaway is some people are shit, and as much as there's a part of me that wants to, I can't really beat myself up over it because I didn't make him do horrible things. He decided to. Thanks for watching the stream. If you can take anything away from this stream, it's that you should appreciate your friendships before they're all gone. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.